Hello again. I've been waiting for the news stories about wildfires to begin. It was inevitable that with the hysteria about sunny days and talk of global warming, that we should soon see dramatic pictures of 20-foot high flames as grassland and trees blaze. Nothing says climate change quite so forcefully as the images of huge orange flames wreaking havoc on the natural world. Of course, our common sense should tell us that wildfires have nothing at all to do with climate change, but where that particular topic is concerned, common sense flies out of the window. No matter how hot it is, or however many days we have gone without rain, grass and trees do not spring spontaneously alive. They catch fire through one of just three causes. These are lightning, volcanoes, and people. There are few volcanoes in Europe and none at all which are active in this country, so we can forget about them as a cause of wildfires. Lightning does start fires sometimes, it always has and always will, regardless of any possible anthropogenic climate change. That leaves people, who are responsible for almost every wildfire we are seeing now and will see on the news in the future. Take, for instance, a wildfire which has been raging for 24 hours at Tintwistle Moor, near Manchester. This may be seen in the thumbnail to this video, and a news item about it may be read on the link, to which I give uh, in the description to this video as well. This article helpfully tells us that the fire comes as the UK swelters in record June temperatures, with severe high temperature warnings issued for much of the country, including Manchester and Derbyshire. True enough, but it has no more to do with the case than the flowers that bloom in the springtime. It's wholly irrelevant. The temperature could rise and the heat wave continue for a month, but this wouldn't cause trees to burst into fire. The local fire brigade sets the record straight for us by saying that the ground is tinder dry and the slightest spark from a campfire, a tiny burning ember from a barbecue, or a flake of ash from a discarded cigarette could soon escalate to a major incident. In other words, wildfires are caused by people. For the last few summers, teams of arsonists have been at work in some European countries, Spain, France, and Greece, for example, and I dare say that the same thing will happen this year too. What their motives might be, I couldn't say for certain, but the fact is that many of these wildfires are started deliberately. Fires like that only start if people are around striking matches, you see. It is a symptom not of man-made climate change, but irresponsible or malicious people. The fact that newspapers are so keen to publish photographs of such fires with captions relating them to global boiling and images suggestive of the end of the world in a science fiction film like the 1961 film The Day the Earth Caught Fire rather indicates that both the arsonists and the journalists are working in tandem to a common purpose. I may, of course, be quite wrong about that, but it seems to me to be the neatest and most likely explanation for what is seen. This much we can say certainly, though. Even if there is global warming and climate change is a real thing, it won't cause wildfires. People cause wildfires, either deliberately or accidentally. If people weren't striking matches, then there wouldn't be any wildfires.